Hello everyone, what's up? My name is Kyoshiraga and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. I almost said Fate Extra. I was like, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen until fucking December, unfortunately. And anyways, in the last part, we basically we helped out Rin. We talked to her a little bit, helped her out, try to get her paint cancer here, and we were instructed by the nurse that we're going to have to exercise a bit more, and he's like stretching. He's like, yes, I know this is the first week for you, Hisao, but you need to do this so you can actually, not have a heart attack and die. I'm hoping I'm not being too loud and I'm not blowing out your eardrums, but I kind of have to be loud because basically how my mouth works is the fact that if I start getting quiet, I start slurring, so I have to be loud. And that's just how it's gonna have to be. Anyways. And currently, in this part, we're just gonna start off by helping out Rin with her painting. So, yeah. God damn it. Oh my lord, this is gonna be a lot. Now, why did I just. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm actually able to record this, because I can just sit down and record it. It doesn't feel like I'm like having to do a bunch of grinding and work like in Fate Extra or the Tohomon game I'm doing. Oh god. Excuse me. Ugh. Anyways. Let's go. Add a half a splash of green. I am clicked on the window game. I crouched down to pick up the can of bright green. Up. Hold on. I have to Alt-Tab to fix it, don't I? Yep, there we go. The other green. This green. I carefully pour some of the other green paint into the mixing bowl. No, that's almost a whole splash. More white. Is green a good color to add? No idea. You're the artist here. A hint of a smile appears in the corners of her mouth. Do you lack an opinion? No, it's just that I have no idea. It's okay, because I just got an idea. Add more white. With this exclamation, I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl and mix it. It looks slightly whiter. That's no good. It has to be like the color when you wake up and you know that you saw the meaning of life in your dream but can't remember it. Maybe it's yellow. Despite the impossibility of mixing a color like that, Despite the impossibility of mixing a color like the change of seasons or any other nonsense that's imposed on me, I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Seeing a painting being born on the plastered wall feels like magic. I spend the moments I have between mixing paints and crouching down on the paving, and just looking at her work. It feels slightly intrusive at first, like breaking some imaginary intimacy, but Rin doesn't seem to mind the least bit. Maybe it's just in my head. Her entire presence emits a completely different air as she patiently works the details, adding layers of paint on top of other layers of paint, steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shapes. When I manage to produce a passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on her face is oddly rewarding. Apart from the few words when discussing paint mixes, neither of us says a word for the longest time. And even those short discussions soon evolve into a shorthand. Both of us developing and using weird impromptu code words for various paint and hues. As if there was some need to conserve words and breadth and sound. We stay there late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly. I think this is actually where I got to before my microphone died on me when I first actually played this game. Huh. And I have to cut the recording. This is also when I was using Camtasia's crappy recorder. You know, back when it didn't desync my audio. Fuck you, Camtasia, and your damn recorder. But you have a good editing. You have at least this editing program, so I'll forgive you for that. Okay, I actually did not expect that to pop up. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. Oh god, alarms? Jesus Christ. So, the thing is, it is very hard for me to wake up in the morning. Generally, my parents actually wake me up because my internal clock is fucked. It is legitimately fucked. And also, I have this thing is that if I go to bed later, I tend to wake up earlier. Does that make any sense? Unless it was like really late, of course, like 4 o'clock in the morning, which is like how late I stayed up recording those first few parts for Fate Extra. Oh boy, that was not fun, but I did it anyways. But this does not feel as much work. I also don't have to deal with. You also don't have to deal with hearing stuff like this. I'm sorry if I just hurt your ears there. That was my controller, which I need to get a new one soon. So, anyways. But yeah, if I set an alarm, even if it's like the loudest motherfucking thing ever, like I have Foreground Eclipse, which is a Tahoe, which is a, well, they used to make Tahoe music that's like, I don't know what to describe the genre, but I guess the stereotypical one would be metal, I guess. But I know it's not called that, but even if that's something like that with a lot of screaming in it, does not wake me. I'm a fucking heavy sleeper when I'm tired. When I'm not tired, I am a very light when I'm not extremely tired, I am a very light sleeper. Anyways, let's move on. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up and making excuses as for why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they are going to let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medications, and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamaku, so I didn't get issued with a gym outfit. I'd order some to cover a sense of contingency. But wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get a new life this way, a bit like me. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape, along with what little I can do to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I can go back to something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track lightly, like a half-mechanical gazelle. What was her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy lope, her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine. Fuck. Maybe it's something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog just like he is oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my health, and his prompting me to do so. And even with things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get it out of the way early. Ugh. The fact that I was less likely to encounter someone who had witnessed my pitiful attempts to get into shape was merely a happy accident. I'd leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Oh fuck, what was your voice? Hold on. Good morning! Your name is Hisao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she'd remembered my name. You may not remember me. Emmy, I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that. Again. What the fuck was that again? Again. Well, as long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great! I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? That's right! Oh. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What? Are you saying like I don't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he was gonna have fuck. I was afraid he was gonna have fuck. Good job, mate. I was afraid he would have someone to watch my every move. Unless you are here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I'd seen a messy-haired transfer student who looks like he's kind of lost around the track. So, why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Training! I'm slowly leaving my Emmy voice and going to a weird combination into it. Training! No. Fuck. Training! There we go. For what? Track! I see. You're on the track team then. Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep. I'm one of the better runners too. And modest about it too. Hey, you should join up! It's good exercise, you know. I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Nah, I'm not even sure if I really like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? It's true. I never really even got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found in the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not that into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? What? Sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. Oh no, you always should warm up. Bad Hisao. She scolds me enthusiastic, but then smiles and leads in closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, and I don't even have to stretch my legs! As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Let's go! So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Emmy moves fluidly, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Hand spread, right? Something about hitting on the balls of your feet rather than the heels? I try to match my stride to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently, I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometime. I'm really not feeling up to more than a couple of laps today, and slow to a walk pretty quickly. Emmy keeps running, and doesn't seem to notice that I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finish already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah, I'm not in very good shape right now. Emmy nods and then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is that you started, right? Next time you just have to try to hold out longer, and then longer, and longer, and eventually you'll be great. I'll keep that in mind. But I think right now, I'm going to go get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Amy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I've got plenty of time. I notice that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao! Yeah, see ya. Oh shit, I accidentally alt-tabbed. The fuck do you want, Twitter? It's not telling me because I'm recording! Ah! Oh, someone just... I don't know, I have a constant habit of checking Twitter. It's become a bad habit. It's become a very bad habit. Anyways, I'm not sure whether this morning's experiment was a success or a failure, but I'll admit that I do feel slightly good about getting out there this morning. And like Amy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, or something like that. Ooh, excuse me. Good God. Burps. Frickin' burps. Anyways, it's nice to feel like I've taken some semblance of control over my own health. Oh God, why am I burping so much? God damn it! It's been like 5 hours since I ate. Good Lord. I'll have to try to keep this up. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. Oh dear. Well, this is gonna be bad. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears within the mess, looming and radiating with malicious intent. It bursts through the fog. Why do you have a crotch leaf? I don't remember the crotch leaf! I thought it just said, okay. I thought it was something else that decided to censor, or at least they like Steam or something. I didn't expect the fucking crotch leaf. God damn it. Oh my god, this fucking game. God damn it. Sup? What the fuck was Kenji's voice? Sup? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem? I should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if he's been looking at me like that, stark naked, but hold my tongue back. I finally realized that I'm still naked too, and quickly hold my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are fogged up, but then why doesn't he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad it's like he's perpetually seeing through the fog? You know, your room, and yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still have to get up though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as his window pane sized glasses. Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me being naked. To say nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush the feeling off, with little success. Money? Sure. Awesome! Wait, why do you need it? Can't you just give it to me because I have the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you're in the shower? I could have, but I exercise restraint. And that counts in the end. And in the end, isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. This makes no sense. If it's a thought that counts, I should accidentally hitting spacebar. This makes no sense. If it's a thought that counts, I should withhold payment, since his thoughts are so clearly impure, and his intentions are probably even more sinister, since he can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him. I'm offended, man. But if that's your game, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, and I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help for the rest. I get some of that pizza too, right? No. Are you serious? Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class. You don't have time to eat a pizza. What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy, and then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you and the pizza, and they will ask for a slice. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants a piece. Then you're left pizzaless in an unforgiving world. It's happened before. That's how I know. Every day I plan my vengeance, so that when people who have wronged me order a pizza, I will be there, ever vigilant. Kenji strikes a dramatic pose, completely without irony. But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza. It's too far. You need $4, really? God. I try not to go out unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you what happened the last time I went out without carefully planning it out in advance. I was outside. I can't remember what I was doing. Something. Standing? Maybe wondering how I got out there. And then, out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of lightning splitting the sky. Like how you split a sandwich into 2 equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my head. I want to punch this man! Fucking retarded as shit. Anyways. It was the most second shock. It was the second most shocking moment of my life. Fuck. It was the second most shocking moment of my life. What was the first? He ignores me and keeps going. I want to grab him and shake him. Is he just trying to keep momentum? I'll go with that, even though it's more likely he just didn't hear me. It was like an opening to some kind of anime show. You know how there's always a part where the main dude is fighting his rival, and they fly at each other and clash swords like this, and there's like big dramatic colored auras and zoom. It was like that, but with poo. Okay. So yeah, I need some money, please. Don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000 yen. You went up, you fuck. You're the dick. I thought it was 400. Okay. What? I'll pay you back, I swear. You better. That's what it means to borrow stuff. I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Oh, no. Oh god. I'm gonna drink a bunch of water after this podcast. Kenji's voice actually makes my throat. Ah! This makes me fucking jealous. Ah! I need a medic bag! Anyways. People who play Payday, you'll get that reference very quickly. Kenji winces and makes a noise like a dying cow, a particularly disturbing fact given that his baton is conducting freely. Fucking keep your dick down, boy. Jesus. Holy shit. You're not supposed to be so tight-ass about money between brothers in arms, man. Men have it bad enough as it is. Did you know that male porn stars only... I want to walk away right the fuck now. I don't remember these conversations at all. What the fuck? God. Ugh. Did you know that male porn stars only make about half what female porn stars make? That doesn't mean anything unless you're a porn star. So maybe I am a porn star. On the side, strugglingly make ends meet as I fight the feminist agenda, and you can't even spot me. You're crumbs, you bastard. Nobody understands. Nobody. Wouldn't feminists be against pornography in the first place? This feminist agenda stuff again? This stuff is important. I can see that you don't give a shit, but this is serious here. Feminists are a dangerous enemy. Make no mistake. You take them lightly, and you'll wake up in the morning with a knife in your back. BAM! Out of nowhere. How do you wake up in the morning if someone stabbed you in your sleep? Women are terrible at stabbing things. I beg to fucking differ. I mean, I don't want to speak to experience, but how often do they actually stab? How many serial murders out there now? Like, there are a bunch of people that actually stab. Like, if you're bad at stabbing, then you're just bad at stabbing. That's like, by gender, and also it's really hard to be bad at stabbing. You have to be like a fucking pacifist to be bad at stabbing. At least, I thought you just said don't take them lightly. Well, I mean don't take them lightly for big things. And eventually they're not a threat. But if there was some kind of war, like a big war with men on one side and feminist forces on the other side, it would be pretty ugly. And that day will come when the feminists come out of their central top secret worldwide feminist headquarters and say, "It's on now, motherfuckers!" You're being ridiculous. There's no worldwide feminist headquarters building. Where would they even hide that? I mean, it'd have to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone would notice a big fortress with women only in it. He said it was on Earth. I turn away from Kendry and start practicing frowning face in the mirror. Hisao just like, fuck this shit, I'm done with the shit. I'm done with this shit. Anyways. And start practicing frowning faces in the mirror so that I can figure out what kind of frown will best express my emotions. He can't see me from this distance anyway. Which, unfortunately, means that he's just gonna keep writing on without any regard to sense or sensibility. Yeah, there's a rage going on. A war not many know about, but it's a great one that will one day boil over and encompass all of the known world. Then we will have to pick sides. We will have to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. Imagine it, the bloody battle. Fucking spit. This is a problem when that's another problem when you record a visual novel, is the fucking spit. Imagine it, the bloody battlefield, a vicious conflict without end. War never changes. I'm done trying to be Solid Snake. I almost gave up when the thought of this when I thought this cause was silly. When I grew tired of the bleakness of our fight. When I mistook the time the power went out for a feminist raid and thought the end was near. But then I realized that if I gave up, it would be all over. And I was like, whoa. And then I had to get serious. Because I am the last sane man in an insane world. It's about duty. Must be a pretty crappy movement if it all hinges on one naked guy renting in a bathroom at another naked guy. So can I have the money? He's blocking the way out. It's getting cold because I'm still naked, and I want to go to class. So I agree to spot him the money. Whoa, Jesus. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Thanks, dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling? Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers either, making it also the manliest sport. Fuck bowling. Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes, or the pastel green with flower accents? There are bowling clothes? Maybe. Anyway, you had better pay me back. I can pay you back in stuff, right? I don't have the time to ask. I don't have time to ask him to elaborate on what that means. I don't know. I have to get to class, and you're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't want to hold you up, and I have some stuff to do myself. The time has come. The time for what? I just like saying that. Okay, now the time has really come. For what? I have to use the bathroom. Get out of it. I was just going to. And what does that mean? It's a big bathroom. So, I have to be alone or I can't go. The pressure. Okay, what if someone else comes in? I'll think of something. I give him my practice round and it looks kinda silly in his reflective glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see. Anyway, so I get dressed and run back to my room, feeling as though an eternity has passed since I woke up. And with that, I will stop the part here, and I recorded this for another 30 minutes. Oh my god, please don't tell me I'm gonna end up doing the first recording session of Fade Extra again. God damn it. God, because that was tiring to do. Ugh, God. Anyways, time to my normal spiel. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, click that like button down below. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Also, click that little bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I make a new video. Once again, I thank you all so much for watching this video. Oh yeah, I forgot. Follow me on Twitter. I do post stuff on Twitter quite often. Some of it may be NSFW, just as a big warning, but I also post my YouTube videos up there. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching again, and I hope to see you all again in the next video of whatever I make. And I'll see you all later.